Hey gang, how we doing? We're back at the man cave. Got a little video for you today. Want to make it short and sweet. This little video, this woman is going viral, who is trying to find out why the men are just not attracted to them or giving them the time of day anymore. What's going on? So let's get to this first clip, right?
Hey y'all,
Hey girls, up.
I got something to say. I'm wondering if anybody else experiences, and now I just left from the store, particularly Whole Foods, no big deal.
Yeah, I go Whole Foods.
And there was a young black man that walked through the parking lot. He looked to his left, he looked to his right, and then quickly turned away. To his right was another black woman, and he looked straight at me. Of course, I'm a black woman. And then as I go into the store, I see another black man, and I tend to get this every time I'm in the grocery store. What is the problem with brothers speaking to black women? Now, there was a sister in the store, and she looked me in the eye, and hey, how you doing? How you doing? Another black woman, hey, how you doing? How you doing? But when it comes to black men, they turn their heads so quickly as to think that like every black woman is desperate, or oh, I don't want to say hi, she might think that I'm trying to talk to her. What is up with that?
Okay, so here we are with this lovely young black woman, because she had to let us know that, wondering why black men are not talking to them. 2024, right? And there's a black woman who I'm assuming is probably her late 20s, if not mid 30s, I don't know, who is questioning why black men won't talk to them. Okay. This is what I call that delusional time frame, when things don't go, and it's when it only happens when it doesn't go their way. The same way with women and passport bros, they're complaining and they're saying we don't care about you, but they make 50 million videos. This is just like the "Where Have All the Good Men Gone" videos, except for black people. Since you don't seem to understand, I will get down to it, so I'll make it as simple as possible. Black women have caused the problem. You can pretend that you don't watch TikTok and you don't watch Instagram, and you've missed 50 years of American history for some reason. You guys have made it perfectly clear you don't want men approaching you. You made it perfectly clear to embarrass them when they did actually approach you. You called them dusties, downloads, pedophiles, just for simply going elsewhere. You insulted them for even taking pictures with a woman of lighter skin. But for some reason, the other way around, it's glorified. Let's not get started with the other things that some women do to glorify the negativity of the race. Now, we can literally go all day long, but because this is the man cave, we already know what the answers are. And everyone in my chat will know and will answer it because they know exactly what it is. It's just black women that want to pretend that they don't know what history is and what's been happening for good Lord how long. They don't want to approach you because you told them not to. Plain and simple. That's it. There's nothing. That's the end of this conversation. It gets annoying that they come out here and they have the same conversation. Why don't they approach it? You know why they don't approach you. You perfectly made it clear that you don't want to be approached because you don't want them. You want a particular type of man or black man, and the rest of them are dusties, DLs. They broke. The problem is that you want to pretend like you don't know women that act like this. And yes, there is a large portion of them, almost the majority, that act like this.
Somebody needs to help me out with that. What is wrong with when you see another black person just to speak? And not because you're not looking me in the eye, but you're looking me in my eye. You're actually looking at me, glancing, and then you turn away.
I don't know. How about this? Do you look like you look presentable, like you want to have someone approach you? Do you smile? Like, I'm not saying every race does it, but you can get more of a smile from other races of women than you would a black woman. How many times have a black man has had to hear, "Oh, I ain't gonna smile for nobody. I've been fighting my whole life." I had to fight a black man every day. Y'all read the script of Color Purple so much that you regurgitate what they say. This is what men see. I can tell you, seeing black women in offices, in hospitals, they can have the most stank look on their faces when another black guy who doesn't have swag approaches them or talks to them. They act like they're too good for a conversation. And I'm not saying all of them, but it seems like they respond better when you act with like with a sassy attitude and come with complete disrespect. For some reason, that is okay for them. But when it's a man of a lighter complexion, all of a sudden you can be smiling ear to ear. You're all friendly. You want to be besties with them. I hate to say it, but a lot of them like to pull off the bed wench look. It's not my fault. You're doing it on your own. Don't blame me. I'm just reporting what you're actually doing. Plenty of black men have said the same thing. You come hostile, you got to act a certain way with them, but you can be pleasant with other races of women. And then you're shocked that the Password Bros exist. You're not shocked that the Password Bros exist. You're just shocked that they actually jumped and left the plantation. No pun intended.
Just say hello. How you doing? Nice to see.
Yeah, they tried that, and every time you do, you want to embarrass them publicly or talk about how they ain't good enough to give you a look, or hit my Cash App.
Hello, ma'am, or whatever, and just speak. Nobody is desperate for you brothers out there. As a matter of fact, I am well taken. But it is.
So why the hell do you care? You see what I'm talking about? You're a taken woman on this platform, and you're mad because other black men won't say hi to you. Why do you care? Why do you care if another black man don't want to say hi to you? But you got one.
It's very disrespectful to me, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong or if you experience this.
You're wrong.
Black men, if you see another black woman in the grocery store, just say hello.
Tell them they look at their faces.
Nobody wants your phone number. Nobody wants you to date them or marry them. Just say hello. Because I'm pretty sure if you're black, then you got a black mama, a black auntie, a black cousin. I'm hoping that you speak to them.
What?
So just acknowledge.
See, your mama black. You can't. This is why they don't want to talk to you. You want to go to shame, guilt, insult, and the need to be right. Oh, your mama black, your auntie black. What does that mean? I can talk to my mama all day long, and if she disrespects me or upsets me, I won't talk to her. I don't have to talk to you. My mother may not know all the things going on in this generation, but she's also old. You're young enough to know at least what's been going on. Oh, just say hi to people. It's disrespectful. You know what is disrespectful? When a black woman insults someone in public and tries to make them look bad. Or how about we get to the other stuff where, oh, I don't know, false allegations. Stop acting like you don't know what's going on, honey.
Us as the same, we all family. Just say hello. Nobody wants a marriage proposal, okay? It's okay to say hello to your fellow black women.
That's because they're marrying themselves.
Whether it's at the park, at the grocery store, at the bank, just say hello. Matter of fact, you don't even have to say hello. Just do a nod, and that'll be good. Now, this is just a public announcement from a fellow black woman, okay?
No, what this is nothing more than desperation kicking in. Attention is crack to women. You start giving them attention, they're going to start acting weird. Plain and simple. They don't like that their attention is either not on them or goes elsewhere. But she also made another video, allegedly coming clean, and she says she came to learn the error of her ways.
Hey, you guys. So I'm just jumping back in on this post, and I'm looking at all the comments, and I did not expect to get this many comments. But
yeah, you did. So we have a clear understanding. Yes, you did. That's why they do these posts. They know what the answers are. They do it because it attracts attention. Don't fall for it.
It is broken that a lot of the brothers on this post feel this way about black women. Like somebody mentioned that black women suck their teeth and roll their eyes and get an attitude. I am so sorry.
No, she's
that
not.
That's your experience, and I'm glad
most
that
black
you all
men's
are
experience.
responding and commenting, because I'm very ignorant to
Oh, you're ignorant.
why this happens. And I'm glad that you all are commenting and sharing your feelings about why you don't speak, because of the rejection and the attitude that you get from sisters. So behalf on the sisters that's like me, I apologize to you guys.
No, we don't accept your apology. Let me explain something to you. You don't know the stereotype in movies, the way women act in public, the way they act around other black people. Are you seriously going to tell you that you didn't know? See, this is that you got a lot of heat. You got what you wanted. Now I got to pretend like I'm down for the cause. Fellas, don't fall for it. Do not be that idiot that falls for this. This is a scam.
Because we love our black men.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have brothers, I have nephews, I have uncles.
Mm-hmm.
My father passed when I was a kid, but I have so many
Congratulations.
black men in my life. My husband,
Good for you.
number one. My stepson.
So you got a husband you can want.
And I just love black men. I love black people in general. And it's not about like being divisive or anything about black or white. But I just kind of noticed, I'm just very aware that brothers just don't speak, and it's just weird to me. And it was nothing, I wasn't saying it out of like being divisive or trying to put down brothers. I didn't know that y'all felt like that. And I'm sorry that y'all feel like that we have made you all feel that it's not okay to approach us or just to speak.
So let me see if I get this straight. You had the 80s picking a white woman's feminism movement, turning against black men. The 90s, 80s and 90s with the welfare system, which I won't 100% hold against you. However, other groups that learn how the welfare system worked, learn not to get married to their men and keep the men that they really want in the house and just figure out ways to get around it while still getting the money, and go into the welfare offices and driving around with fur coats. I won't say what group, but they're in certain parts of the Bronx that I remember, driving around with new coats, new clothing, fancy looking cars because they're paying dirt cheap money for an apartment. Oh, I don't know. How about thinking that you wanted to start becoming the men? So you wanted to get your education, because in the 90s, if you remember, all the daytime television shows, they were encouraging women to go to college, and it was always a minority. You don't have to stay home, this and that and the third, which is fine. Having a job is also good for a woman too, just in case if something does fall off and you do not stay together with your man, at least you have something to fall back on. But it became a flex. Then you want to talk about how much money you made. Then you want to talk about how the men who are not available because they're on a DL, or they're taken, or they're too nice, or they're too dirty, or there's something. Then it gets even worse, because now you're mad because they're going elsewhere. So you instead of trying to bring them back, you insult them more and bury them deeper in the ground. You call them every type of name. You insult them. You uplift other race of men. Do I need to go on? You mean to tell me after 50 plus years, you can't figure out why these men are like this? You're damn right you're ignorant. You're playing stupid, and you're trying to pretend like you don't know. And hopefully men are smart enough to realize a scam when it's coming to them.
Or just without us thinking that you all trying to date us or be ignorant or whatever. So on behalf of me and people and women like me, I apologize to you all for feeling like that. And just hopefully by this post, you guys just, no matter what, if sisters don't speak or not, just still, like I said, just give a nod, because all this division and divisiveness within just our culture, because that's just what I'm speaking on, it needs to stop. And sisters that don't speak to brothers, just speak. We all family. Don't necessarily have to be a marriage proposal. It doesn't necessarily have to
go on the marriage proposal.
mean that this man has to take the brunt of a bad experience that you had with a brother. Don't be like that. It's just unnecessary. We need to stop that. So again, I apologize on behalf of any brothers out there that feel like sisters just are so senseless to y'all feelings. It's not cool. Cause I love all y'all. Just like I love the Most High. Yeah, I love all y'all. It's all good.
Yeah, like I said, don't fall for that. Guys, don't be stupid. Don't be coming out here saying, oh, I trust these black women. They some good people. I know they like a plethora of the good that are bad, but I believe, no, there are a lot of them are just toxic. They're along the lines with modern women, period. Do not in any way, shape, or form fall for this. They have to prove themselves to you. She is just trying to jump on the bandwagon. It is very simple for women to say a few things that a few men like to hear, and then you want to lead her as the leader of the man cave or leader of Red Pill or whatever, like pearly things. You dumbasses. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. Dumbasses called her the queen of the Red Pill, of the whole manosphere. That is how stupid you are. The queen of the manosphere. Let that sink in. All she does is regurgitate the same thing that every other man has said and is fumbling on her words because she doesn't know what she's saying. Anyway, there's a lot of work. The fact is, now she want to talk about division. Here's the thing. When it's against them, all of a sudden, they know division. We need to work together. But for 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010, 2020, 2024, now all of a sudden, you skipped all that division that was happening when men were trying to get with them and they kept pushing them away. Now all of a sudden, when it's against you and you're starting to realize that your meal tickets are going away, here we go. Oh, we need to be working together, y'all. We can't let them take us down, y'all. We need to work together. But it was okay when they were doing it, and we were just men were just taking it. Now all of a sudden, we gotta be strong and together. But I thought you were fighting your whole life. It's sad, but this is how they do things. Do not fall for it. Make them work. Personally, I say don't get married to a modern woman in this, especially in this country. You want to have a woman? Go to another country, a more traditional country, a more traditional family structure where they care about family. Build a life. But not only that, build yourself up. Don't be some fat slob. Build yourself up. Become a better person. Get in shape. Make your money. Get your whole goals together. But do it because you want to better yourself. Your wife is secondary, but you are making her your wife because you love and care for her. And if you want to have children, you're building for their future. But make sure you build for yourself first before you build for her. Do not make the money to get the woman. Make money to get after you're done, and then you get the woman. Once you're established, you pick the right one. That's it. That's all I can say about that. These women have a lot of healing to do. Fine, whatever. But they're going to have to fix their problems because you are not going to, in any way, shape, or form, sit here and literally just take them back after decades of their BS. I don't care what they say. They need to do better.